Good evening, everyone. I hope you're having a good Thursday night. You know, it's a great sports night, right? We have the women's semifinal matches at the U.S. Open on ESPN. Then I've been flipping back and forth between that, which you guys know I love tennis, or many of you know I love tennis, and then, of course, the first football game of our new season. So I've been torn back and forth, but really the tennis has been a little better than the football. Football kind of, yeah, well, it looks like the first game of the season, you know? Maybe they need to they need to get into the groove a little more. But anyway, tonight we are opening baseball. All kinds of baseball, memorabilia and otherwise. Before we get started though, here's a little info we're going to go over. As many of you know, we broke our Leaf Greatest Hits football earlier today. So now we're going to move into the Leaf Greatest Hits baseball break. This one, guys, is not a full case, mainly because when I ordered it last year, it came out late last year, they just entered my order wrong. They entered it as one box instead of one case, so we have one box of it to open. And as a break bonus, I'm throwing in an autographed Ahmed Rosario baseball bat that'll be awarded to one team via random. And we're not going to try to sell 30 spots. We're going to give every spot, we're going to give every spot 2 teams. So for $50, you're going to get 2 random teams and, of course, a shot at the Ahmed Rosario as well. Shipping costs are included. It's one of those, if you don't hit anything, you don't get anything in that particular break. It's no consolation cards there. As with any break, it's a no return, no refund. We'll break it when we fill it. Right now we have 3 spots filled. We have 12 left to go. As soon as that fills, we'll get it scheduled. And then when we get that one done, we'll move on to back to cases of Leaf Greatest Hits basketball. Yeah, so that's how that's going to roll. So here's what we're looking at tonight. We're back to our regularly scheduled programming, if you will. Feedback, I have it automated. That's because I don't want you to have to wait on me to get caught up on feedback, because goodness knows how long that would take. So through the wonders of automation, as soon as you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get it in return. And then, of course, the most important thing there is a big thank you, because I appreciate everyone who bids and breaks and chats and hangs out with me. Especially tonight with all the options you have for live sports. I appreciate you coming and spending some time with me as well. We're taking a look now at breaks that are already up and running on eBay. This is the stuff that you can bid on now that will be ending over the course of the next 5 days. So tomorrow night, we're going to open a half case of our Leaf autographed football jerseys. That is the first half of a new case. We'll open a 6-box case of Vanguard basketball. It comes out tomorrow. We're going to break it by the full case, and it is the only case of that I have. It's a new product. It's super high-end. You know, you're talking between $1,900, $2,000 a case, so it is not cheap. And there's just the one case of it. Absolute Football comes out tomorrow. We're going to break a case of that as well. Luminaries Baseball comes out tomorrow too, but you know what? I messed up and I forgot to list it. So we're going to start breaking that on Monday because, yeah, I forgot. On Saturday, we'll open a Gold Rush autographed baseball jersey, a half case of our autographed mini football helmets. That is the back half of a case that we started last night, I think. A couple of boxes of 2007 Upper Deck Premier and a full 12-box case of 2011 Crown Royal football, which will have a whopping 48 hits in that case. On Sunday, we're going to open a Hit Parade Series 20 autographed baseball bat, and it has Andahar in it, as well as Baby Vlad and some other up-and-comers, youngsters, if you will. 5 boxes of 2011 Prime Signatures, which is a half case, and another case of Absolute Football. On Monday night, it's a triple play box, and we're going to try something new. It's called 4th and Goal Football, and it's got 4 autographed memorabilia items in it, and they consist of an autographed full-size football helmet, an autographed mini football helmet, an autographed football jersey, and an autographed picture. So full-size helmet, mini helmet, jersey, and picture, all in that 4th and Goal box that we're going to get into Monday night. We'll open a full case of Leaf History of Baseball cut signature. That, I think, Yeah, that actually came out yesterday, but I didn't get it obviously listed either, so it'll be Monday night. We'll break a half case of Luminaries Baseball, the first half of that case. Again, that's another high-end Topps product. It came out last year, so most of you are probably familiar with it by now. And we'll break our last case of Origins football on Monday night. When we get to Tuesday, it will be another autographed baseball jersey, another half case of Leaf jerseys. The back half of our Luminaries case that we start on Monday night, we'll finish the following night, and then we'll open a third case of Absolute Football. So we have got a busy 5 days ahead, but as always, we're going to have lots of fun with it. For tonight, there's a lot of information on this page. If you're in one of the free shipping breaks, which is the autographed jersey and the autographed baseball glove, I'm projecting that to ship out on Wednesday the 12th. Anytime you do a break with me that has completely free shipping, it's generally going to go out 6 or 7 days after the auction ends. A lot of times I'm able to get it out quicker than that, but plan on Wednesday and be pleasantly surprised if I can work it in sooner than that. That's generally what I advise there. And also, if you're in one of those two memorabilia breaks and your team is not pulled and you don't hit anything at all in the break, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card. It can be from any year in any series. Normally, I'm going to hold that until the next time you do have a package or an item, just because it is a free shipping break, right? And I track that for a rolling 90 days. If you don't want to wait for your next package and you would rather have that sent by itself in a plain envelope with a stamp on it, you just shoot me a message on eBay, let me know, and I will get you taken care of. Our paid shipping break tonight is Chronicles Baseball. Projecting that to get out the door on Monday. If I can get it out to you faster than that, you know I will. And I don't really think anybody's going to get skunked in Chronicles. There are a couple of teams that don't pull a ton of stuff, but for the most part, I think everybody's going to hit something. If you should happen to get skunked, whatever consolation cards you're due would go out with the rest of the break, okay? So, first up tonight, 2018 Hit Parade Autographed Baseball Jersey, the National Edition. This is break number 12. And everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, Thursday night, the 6th of September. And kind of unusual. We had some teams not selling here. That doesn't happen very often, especially that many teams. And, of course, those are just designated as no bids buyback. I'm kind of wondering if eBay still has me all screwed up, where some of my listings aren't showing up to on the bidder side. That's kind of been an ongoing issue this week, so perhaps that's not entirely resolved yet. You might have noticed there that the background went slightly out of focus. You know what? That's on purpose. That's because I don't like using autofocus. All that zooming in and out makes me crazy. In chat tonight, who do we have? S&S Design. Greg is here. He says the score is 3-3 in the football game. Gio is here. Happy Thursday to you too. Oh boy. Yeah, I hit that box, didn't I? I hit the camera with the box. So happy Thursday to all of us, right? That is Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Woohoo! Let me try to get it set back where it's supposed to be, and then we'll put the box back over here and try not to send you off on a nausea-inducing ride there with the camera flying. So Scott is here too. Scott, I loved Leaf Greatest Hits football. I know a couple of people in chat during that break were like not exactly, I think the exact words were, it didn't blow up his skirt. So I don't know. I thought it was really nice, but I guess everybody's got their own viewpoint. But from where I was sitting, we pulled some quite high dollar good stuff. So speaking of Ahmed Rosario, as we were a minute ago, we have an official jersey. And there is, of course, this is for the Mets. There's the nice Ahmed Rosario signature on it. Our hologram is just an MLB hologram. I don't see any paper authentication. So we don't have any paper with it, but you do have a hologram authentication right there that's, I don't know, I guess that is just, I guess that is basically somebody bought it from Major League Baseball, I guess. So nice hit for the Mets with the authentic jersey, Ahmed Rosario autographed hit for the Mets. So see, I like when we get the authentic jerseys. I like the custom jerseys too. You know, I got nothing against the custom jerseys. I like the signatures on anything, but I kind of have a special little place in my heart for the authentics, because we all love getting the logo man and such, don't we? I mean, kind of, I think. Scott, you said that you had no idea that Vanguard was that expensive. Yeah, man, Vanguard is crazy high. I mean, that is almost the price of Flawless. But you know what? It's not even going to be the most expensive case we're seeing in the next little bit, because Opulence is still coming for basketball, and that sucker is like $2,500 or maybe $3,000 a case. I don't know. They haven't billed me for it yet, but it's a lot. Vanguard, Scott, that whole lineup for tomorrow night will start at 10 o'clock. And I don't remember where Vanguard was in that lineup, but I can look for you again here in a second, and we can see about that. You got your Harold Baines glove. Excellent, excellent. I'm glad to hear that that arrived nice and safe and sound for you. And let's take a look at this to answer your question. Okay, so Scott, if we're doing the half case of jerseys first, and that'll be at 10, you figure it takes 5 minutes to go over the info at the top of the hour, if you will. Probably maybe 20 minutes or so to do the jerseys. So I'd say somewhere between, you know, probably somewhere around 10:30, give or take 5 minutes or so. Whoops, sorry. Give or take 5 minutes or so would be my guess for what time Vanguard will start tomorrow night. If you didn't see this a moment ago, please take a minute and look up there at the info on the screen. It tells you about anticipated shipping dates and consolation cards. And we are moving now into 2018 Hit Parade Series 1 Autograph Baseball Glove, break number 3. Of course, it also ended tonight, Thursday night the 6th. Again, we had a couple teams not sell, so weird. But you see them there designated as no bids buyback. This is the last of the autograph gloves that I have, and they're sold out of them right now. So I'm sure they'll have a Series 2, because Series 1 sold out so quickly, and I'm sure that it will show up, you know, probably sometime in the near future. And I'm going to take the plastic off, then I'll let you see the seal again. And then we'll buy some more when they come back in, when we can do that. Oh, Phil, you were looking for the A's jersey. I did not deliver for you, did I? I'm sorry, man. S&S Design is in for the Rangers. Sarah's looking for the Mariners. Hi, Gio. Phil, the Mets. And Scott, I know all the national treasures. I mean, I've been telling you guys such good stuff comes out of that Leaf Greatest Hits. I mean, and those were good rookies, not like these kind of little ho-hum rookies. You know, you're pulling Kareem Hunt National Treasure rookie booklets out of there, and Mitch Trubisky, and the Andrew Luck rookie booklet out of Playbook. I mean, from where I sat, I thought it was an excellent break. The graded Jim Brown, I mean, I was really happy with what we pulled, but as I said, I know some people were underwhelmed. Some people liked it, so, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Gio, you were asking if was there ever been a Mets jersey? I don't know. I don't know if we've ever pulled a Mets jersey. I'm sure we have somewhere along the way, but I don't know when. You know what? I got to have this bag back. I don't know who this is. I can't even see where it's signed on here. Where's the signature? They have these things all wrapped up in saran wrap and craziness. And do you see the signature? I do not. It must be on the inside of the glove. We may have to open this one up. I don't know. See who this is. Matt Olson. So we know it is an Oakland A. But, like, where's the signature? I don't really want to get into unwrapping the whole thing, but do you guys want me to unwrap it? I don't know if I should or not. I feel like it's probably that way for some specific reason, but yet I don't see the signature. It's just kind of weirding me out. So, you know what? We are going to unwrap it. And we'll just wrap it back and find out if it is actually... Is there a signature? Did they send us something that... Where is it? There it is. Okay, see, now you can see it. It's silver inside there. Now I feel better. There's our JSA authentication paper and sticker, and I'll put that little piece of foam back in there too. So all the others were signed on the outside of the glove, which was also, you would kind of think they would all be signed inside, but the others were not. So I don't know. I had to know. I had to get in there and make sure that we weren't getting just a brand new glove with no signature on it. So once again, it is Matt Olson for the A's headed to the glove tonight. So that has that all wrapped up, and let me get this memorabilia out of the way, guys, and then we're going to move on down the line here to the Chronicles break. Just give me a second to get this set aside. All right, let me get the Chronicles case up here on the table anyway. And we got a little spreadsheet info to go over. And let me get us back on the right page. Everyone has probably seen this by now, but in case you have not, once again, I would ask you to please pay attention to the information that is there that gives you an anticipated shipping date and information about consolation cards, okay? We are going into a 16-box case of 2018 Chronicles Baseball. This is break number 5. And of course, everything we opened tonight ended tonight on eBay, the 6th of September. Your team names are on the left. Your name in lights, if you are the winning bidder, is across from your team on the right-hand side. I think I told you guys that I was expecting that this might be our last case of Chronicles, but guess what? I found another one today. One of my distributors still had one, and he marked it up a little bit, but he didn't absolutely, crush me on it like they have a tendency to do these days. So I said, send it on my way. So we're going to have another case of this. I think it's going to be here tomorrow, but we obviously aren't breaking it for a few days because I'm already booked up for the next 5 or 6 days. So we'll probably break this, the next case, the 6th case, probably about this time next week for anybody who might be interested in it. Now I'm trying to look back over here and get myself caught back up on chat. David He-Man, you've already seen, we have moved right on into Chronicles. I'm guessing you typed that in there a couple minutes ago, or a few minutes ago maybe, when we were still looking at the baseball glove and all that. So yes, we are headed into your Chronicles right now. Gio, no, there were I'm sure there were bids for the Mets on the jersey. I think the same person had the Mets and the Yankees in the glove and the jersey tonight, I believe. Hang on and I'll go look, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Fast 0425 had the Mets and the Yankees in the jersey, and the same Mets and the Yankees in the glove as well. Which is what I thought. I usually don't remember who has what. I just happened to remember that one because it was unusual. I thought that the same, it's not often that the same person has the same teams in both the breaks. So for whatever reason, it kind of at least stuck in my mind that it was the same person. So that's the way. Scott, you're saying you never get on time, you never get online at the right time to bid. This is why you should use auctionsniper.com. I can't tell you guys enough how much I love that program. It is free to sign up. It's free to use the thing. You only pay if your bid wins. And even then, you don't pay much. Like, you have a winning bid, you maybe pay like 25 cents or something most of the time. It's a great bid management tool, even if you don't care about the sniping part, which, though, by the way, is very handy. Even if you don't care about that, it's great for bid management because you can put bids in. Like you could say, for instance, Scott, you could look and say, oh, I know that I'm interested in Vanguard for Friday night. And of course, you know Vanguard's already listed, so you could do a search, pull it up, enter your bids in Sniper, and they would place them for you. And let's say between now and the time the auction ends, you decided, uh-oh, I spent too much money this week. I don't want to bid on Vanguard. You just delete it. Or you put it in, you get outbid. They send you a message and say, hey, you've been outbid. Do you want to change it? Do you want to whatever? Auctionsniper.com is a great, great, great tool to use. I'm going to slightly lower this for lots of reasons other than even just sniping. Okay, so here we go. We are looking for 3 autographs and 1 memorabilia card per box. We're going to have loads of numbered cards. This is the Chronicles base card in a hollow foil, numbered to $2.99. For the most part, once we've looked at these the first way through, we're probably not going to keep calling out that high number stuff as we go along unless it just so happens that it's, you know, face up like this or something. To $99, it is Kyle Farmer. This is a rated rookie on the Optic card set. Similarly, I'm probably not going to put them all into sleeves as we go for the numbered stuff. I will do most of that after the break, just in the essence of keeping this moving. This is a nice hit for my Cincinnati Reds. It is Tyler Mahle, and it is numbered to 10. So my Cincinnati Reds kicking things off for us tonight. That is the studio card set. That one is Illusions. Of course, as you know, we've got loads of different types of cards in here. Sorry, that's classics. Crusade, Ryan McMahon for the Rockies. It's numbered to 149. It's also got a little cracked ice with it. This one is Phoenix card set. Chris Flexen on Illusions is signing for the Mets. And that is Status, Score. This again is Donruss, just not Optic, just regular Donruss. Of course, we have Limited, Crusade that isn't a refractor, Select that is not a refractor. We'll find plenty of Select cards that are, but that one, of course, was not. An Aaron Nola relic on the Crown Royal card set, and Aaron is numbered $2.99. And what else have we got in here that we haven't seen yet? That's regular paper Donruss. We saw the Donruss hollow foil a minute ago. Of course, Prism is going to make an appearance throughout. To $299, there's Victor Robles. Anytime you see Select with that particular color, that kind of aqua color, you can plan on it being to $299. Here's Andujar for the Yankees. That is Spectra Green Scope, numbered to 49. Similarly, whenever you see that pattern and color combination, it's going to be numbered to 49. We will have lots of Spectra in there as well that are not going to be numbered. That is a Crusade that is a refractor. That's an example of base Spectra. They do refract, but they're all going to be gray and black, and they are unnumbered when you see that color combination. Rookies and Stars, and numbered to 15. Oh, what a nice hit. What a nice hit that is. That's fantastic. That is Spectra Jose Altuve to 15 for the Astros. So Astros, sit back and relax and enjoy the break, because you just had a really nice hit that takes care of your evening here. Not that we want you to stop, you know, of course we want you to get as much as you can, but I just always think it takes the pressure off a little bit when your team comes out with a nice hit early on, you know? That's how I feel about it. So now that we've kind of discussed most of the card sets that you're going to see from here on through, I'm just going to buzz right on by them without a lot of discussion, unless somebody particularly wants to stop on one or you have a question about one. And if that's the case, just jump in the chat and let me know. We'll get it taken care of. If you're watching live and you don't know how to get into chat or you don't see chat, there's a couple of things I can tell you about that. The first thing is that you need to be logged into your YouTube account. And the second thing is this. If you are not using the app, if you're using the browser and you typed in www.youtube.com, you're on a mobile device like your phone or a tablet, in addition to being logged in, you would also need to hit the link that says you want to view the desktop version. So there's an example of a prism refractor, and those base prisms, even though they refract, they are unnumbered. So just know that as you see them go along the way. Anthony Santander coming out for the Orioles on a nice select card set. Of course, many of you know we have been, that's to 99, we've been doing extremely well in here with Shohei coming out regularly, Acuna's coming out quite regularly, so is Juan Soto. So I imagine we're going to find some more nice stuff like that tonight as we go along. We have a Mike Trout relic for the Angels. And that's a piece of the baseball bat. Was that numbered back here? No, I guess it isn't. Oftentimes those are numbered, but that one is not. But that's okay, man. It's nice to have Mike Trout relics. This, of course, just the Chronicles base card. When you see that sort of color, it will be to 199. This will be numbered differently. It is Devers for the Red Sox, and you will find it to 149. Crusade Cracked Ice Blue. Spectra base Josh Donaldson. So I was sorting some of this today to ship, and we had a Juan Soto card autograph hit in the last break that I didn't even remember hitting. Like, I don't remember at all even hitting it, but yet there it was. So sometimes I even forget what's in here. We pull so many hits. This is Brian Anderson for the Marlins. It's numbered to 199. That's on the Contenders baseball card set. That's Phoenix refractor for Ozzie Albies. Walker Buehler Spectra to 99. I think it was Bobby B that says that opening this is like doing a mixer in a box, and he's quite right. I think that's part of what makes it so much fun. That's to 299. Chance Cisco Score Hollow Foil. There is Juan Soto, rated rookie to 99 from Optic card set. Christian Walker for the Diamondbacks, autograph on Phoenix card set. I really like Chronicles. I liked it last year too. I just thought the base cards were horribly ugly last year. They're much better looking this year. And more of the hits are on the other card sets this year. I mean, last year some of them were, but a lot of them were also on Chronicles. This year there's not nearly as many on Chronicles, and most of the signatures are on the inserts, which I like better. Oh, Gio, you like that card, huh? It was, you're talking about Spectra, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, that was a nice one. That is, I think that's the white sparkle pattern that's on that sort of blue or aqua color Spectra insert. For those of you who might be watching either the U.S. Open or Thursday Night Football, feel free to give me score updates and information in chat if you happen to be watching either one. That's to 199 Willie Calhoun and the Rangers. There is a Contenders Optic Ohtani. It's a refractor. It's not numbered, but of course, still a nice to have the refractor come out for the Angels. And you know, they proved me right. I mean, did I not say when he first had that sprain back several months ago, I said, shut him down right now, get the Tommy John surgery and be done with it, and you'll have him back for maybe the stretch of 2019. This is numbered to 299. It is a season ticket Contenders Optic with, I forgot the name of the pattern. It's Austin Hayes. But of course they didn't do that. Now he came back and pitched 3 innings, and guess what? Oh yeah, now it is, oh, he's got to have Tommy John surgery. Well, no kidding. We knew that. So now he'll go out for Tommy John. We won't see him till spring training of 2020. He's going to be out for the entire 2019 season. But that hadn't stopped him from belting home runs, now has it? The same day they announced he needs Tommy John, he knocks 2 out of the park and has, what, like 4 or 6 RBIs? I mean, played an amazing game at DH, which was crazy. Santander for the Orioles on the Prestige card pattern, numbered 299. So, yeah, I mean, I think we all knew that was coming, though. This is to 299. One thing I want to point out, I don't notice it on this card, but on many of these Chronicles that are in hollow foil, when I sort them, I notice that the edges, right where the hollow foil is applied to the card, has a nasty little tendency to be curled up or separating from the card. Some more so than others, but definitely something I have noticed in the past 4 cases that we've done of this. So just something to kind of keep an eye out for and be aware of. There is a Ronald Acuna relic for the Braves, of course. Chance Cisco for the Orioles. Hey, we've got a little cracked ice to 24 Contenders Baseball for Baltimore. I like that hit for the Orioles. Crusade Otani non-refractor. Ozzy in Phoenix, numbered to 299. Here comes another Christian Walker because, you know what? Everybody needs more than one, right? So there is a second Christian Walker Phoenix card set autograph for the Diamondbacks. Got a bookend. Gio, you heading out for tonight? Well, you have a great night too, man. Thank you for stopping by. I'm always glad to see you come and hang out. Spend a little time with us. Always nice to have you, Gio. Trying to think we have some baseball that comes out next week, don't we? What is it, though? The calendar moved around so much, I can't even remember what comes out Wednesday. And then there's some more Leaf coming out next week, too. Football, I think, which they had moved to the 21st, and now they moved back to the 14th. I think it's Trinity, which, of course, has the nice patches. I think it's Leaf Trinity coming out. And they cut the number on me again. You know, they lock you into these amount of cases and tell you that's what you're going to get months in advance. And the last couple of Leaf releases, they come up like 3-4 days before it's going to ship and say, oh, guess what? We're not really going to give you that much. Crusade Cody Bellinger to 99 Dodgers. There is Shohei unnumbered for Phoenix. Zach Granite and the Minnesota Twins. That is on Cornerstones. Yeah, that's the one we hadn't seen yet tonight. Cornerstones has a couple of different autograph options in it, and it doesn't tend to show up in here quite as frequently as some of our other insert sets. So I wouldn't go right to saying it's rare, but it is less common. How about that? This is numbered to 99. It is a Spectra Max Fried for the Atlanta Braves. Autograph and relic combo there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, guys. We had Dominic Smith here. Went flying on me. He's numbered to 199. He's on Classics and does not seem to be any worse for the wear for his little adventure there trying to jump out of the stack. So Apologies for that. I try to keep them in line. Ozzy Albies to 99. Atlanta Braves Triple Relic Spectra. Of course, we would have liked for that to have been signed. This is to 99. Chris Bryant Chronicles Hollow Foil. Goldschmidt Prism to 299. Refractor with the pattern that I can't remember what Panini calls that pattern. Pulsar, maybe, but I'm not 100% sure. Chris Davis, unnumbered Spectra Base Refractor. And there's another Chronicles to 299. Rafael Devers is on Phoenix to 199. Lucas Sims for the Atlanta Braves to 99 on Cornerstones. That is the example of what the other Cornerstones look like when you have the 4 corners of relics as well as the autograph hit. So someone that bids on this product a lot, and they always call him Lucas Bum Sims. So now when I see him, it's awful. That's what I think. When I see the card, I think, oh, Lucas Bum Sims. Just because that's what he always calls him in chat. Jose Abreu, that is numbered to 75 on a pink Spectra refractor. David He-Man, yeah, that Cornerstones for the Braves. The Cornerstones hits in general I like a lot. I just think it's a nice, clean look for the card. They're mostly on cards. And whether they have the relic or even the ones that don't, I also like. Of course, those were in Grand Reserve Basketball first last year. Then they moved that Cornerstones card into the football lineup as part of Vertex. And of course, they did away with Grand Reserve. It was only out for 1 year. And I don't know where Cornerstones falls in basketball now, where it's going to fall going forward. But something that Panini's been working into their products anyway is the point since the 2016-17 basketball season. Rhys Hoskins and the Phillies, 1 of 1. Oh, hello, 1 of 1 alert on Contenders Baseball. You know what, let's do, hang on a second. Let's just get Rhys taken care of right now. I'll be right back. Had a good week with 1 of 1s. You know, we hit the 1 of 1 DeAndre Ayton in Contenders Basketball the other day, which of course he was the #1 overall draft pick. So that was an excellent hit for the DeAndre Ayton a couple of nights ago. And now we have ourselves a nice little championship ticket, 1 of 1 Rhys Hoskins on Contenders Baseball. So that is a nice hit for the Philadelphia Phillies tonight. Yeah, I decided to lay some of those out. I didn't have any of those handy the other night when we were doing Contenders Basketball, so I didn't get it in the case until after the break. And I just decided, you know what? I need to keep some of those handy while we're opening Chronicles and Contenders here over the next few weeks, so I don't have to go dig them out. That's kind of an unusual size. Matt Olson, that is numbered to 49 for the A's. Dan, is that your hit that we just pulled for Rhys Hoskins? Then yeah, that makes you a happy man, doesn't it? Always like pulling our 1 of 1s. Crusade Rhys Hoskins, numbered to 199. That is the wave pattern that is on that. Garrett Cole, numbered to 99 for the Astros. There is a nice little Andujar. That is just a select refractor, of course. It's not numbered, but it is still nice to have the refractor. Mickey Mantle, Base Spectra, Yankees. Chronicles base to $2.99. Ryan McMahon to $1.99. Select. Jamie, is that Baria? I'm going to go with Baria. For the Angels. That is on the Chronicles card set, of course, and you have the little piece of relic up there as well. So, a 2-for-1. Bryce Harper to 25. This Cornerstone's no relic or signature, but they are pretty much all seem to be numbered about to 25, if not all to 25. They're all low numbered anyway. Ryan McMahon Prism to 149. Robbie Ray Chronicles card set, Diamondbacks. And onward we go. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're not to the halfway point yet. I usually try to keep track so I can say if we're at the halfway point, but we're not there yet. Sometimes I forget to even do that. I get all interested in what we're opening and I lose track myself. These pieces of wrapper are just flying everywhere and they're bugging me. Let me get some of this. I mean, it's not hurting anything. It's just bugging me that they were all sitting there. So I feel a little better now. I probably shouldn't feel better that they're in the floor, right? I should have been happier that they were on the table than in the floor, but oh well. I didn't want to look at them, so there you go. I would rather just brush them off into the floor. Got to clean all that up later anyway. Seems like we've been calling Ryan McMahon's name a lot tonight for inserts, and there's another one to 99 Crusade. Cam Gallagher, Kansas City Royals. Cam Gallagher comes out most cases for the Royals. I'd say not every case, but a lot of the times he does. Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. That is numbered to 49 with a little relic. There's an Ohtani base. Cody Bellinger to 299. Score hollow foil. There's a Gleyber Torres Contenders Optic Refractor. Kutch Spectra base refractor for the Giants. Still can't get over how fresh-faced and different he looks now that he had a shave, right? I mean, that was probably the worst part of being traded to the Yankees for him, was probably having to shave, because I don't think he's been clean-shaven since, like, high school. Francisco Mejia. That is a Cornerstones 4-relic hard-signed autograph for the Indians. There's an Ahmed Rosario Phoenix refractor. And we have Jake Arrieta for the Phillies Spectra to 75 with the pink parallel. Mookie Betts to 299 select. Here comes Mitch Garver for the Minnesota Twins. So far, so good. We definitely need to find some more Shohei, though, right? I mean, we have found him in a lot of cases. And the one case, we had 2 different autograph hits for him in it. So I think we had maybe 1 or 2 cases where we didn't find him. 1 or 2 cases where we did. And 1 case where we found him twice in the same one. But I think we're probably due to see Shohei come out again tonight, aren't we? I feel like we are about that point in time. I'm sure if you have the Angels tonight, you're saying the same thing. You're like, yeah, we're due. We're like overdue, past due. I know, I hear you. Really is a shame that we lose him for Tommy John for a whole season, because he's such a dynamic player, and I wish there was a way that we could keep him. But they're going to shut him down to $2.99. Jose Altuve. Rhys Hoskins base prism refractor. Nolan Arenado for the Rockies to 75 pink prism. That's Joey Votto to $1.99. That was on Prestige. Dustin Fowler to 25. Look at those patches, man. That's awesome. Oh, I love all three of those patches. That is Spectra, Green, Scope, Oakland A's to 25. Yeah, all those patches were cool, as they should be when it's numbered to 25. Manny Machado to 149. Behind it is a Mookie Betts Spectra base. Rhys Hoskins to 99. As if you didn't have enough love already with your Rhys Hoskins 1 of 1, how about we give you a Cornerstones as well? 4 relics, one with a pinstripe, hard signed autograph to 99. Philadelphia Phillies having themselves quite a break so far. Jose Abreu to 99. Of course, we should have known, right, when we saw Altuve come out early. Yeah, that should have been a signal that we were going to have a good case, I think. To 299, it's Dominic Smith for the Mets. Here is Joey Lucchesi for the San Diego Padres. That is on the Illusions card set. Dan says, keep it coming. He's got the Phillies tonight. He's happy. There is Ozzie Albies season ticket contenders optic refractor. And, whoops, hang on now. We got somebody stuck there. For the Cubbies, it is Lane Adams. This is on Panini Baseball insert. Not a ton of the Panini Baseballs mixed in here either. But what I have noticed is it seems to often be the same players that have signed on the Panini Baseball insert. So, for what that's worth. Haven't seen a lot of player variation on that one anyway. You know, we are not far. I'm seeing all this Spectra, and I'm thinking we're not very far from Spectra football, I don't think. That may even be next week. If they haven't moved the date on that again, we might have Spectra football next week. It's coming up really soon. Of course, Spectra is always an awesome break in any sport. I'm a fan of that whole card set. Jose Altuve to 199 on, what was that on? Score? I think it was on Score. Ozzie Albies, that is a Phoenix refractor. Tomas Nido Mets, that's on Phoenix. That one has a lot of curvature to it. Many of these that are have refractor type coating on them do have quite a bit of curvature in this product. I'm sure most of you know that that happens from time to time with any of our kind of what I call coated cards. That's to 149. It is Ronald Acuna for the Braves. Francisco Spectra to 99. Victor Robles and the Nats. That's just a prism refractor base. There's Francisco Lindor for the Indians on a Spectra base. We have got Goldschmidt on limited, who once again somebody's trying to take off on me. He didn't actually go anywhere. I did manage to catch him, but still, I wanted to give him a good once-over. He does seem to be no worse for the wear, so that's the good news. Cody Bellinger, Crusade, to $2.99 for the Dodgers. Buckeye for Fun is here. Hi, Buckeye. That is to $2.99, Chronicles, Kutch. Here is Joey Gallo for the Rangers to $149, Spectra, Triple Relics. How's it going, Buckeye for Fun? Juan Soto, there you go, Nats. Now you can kick back and enjoy the rest of your night. That is on the Illusions card set, which most of the other Juan Soto I've pulled, I think, has been on a different card set. So maybe we've pulled him on Illusions before, but I know we've pulled him on other things, I think, more. So nice hit there for the Nats. We also had a 150 Panini Rewards Point card that replaced one of our hits. I'm going to set it right over there because at the end of the break, I will use random.org and we will award that Rewards Point card to somebody. I've got to get some more sleeves out here, so bear with me for a moment. And then we'll cut the plastic on the next box and keep on trucking. Oh, you've had a rough night with your computer? You know what? That is like the worst, isn't it? I don't know about you guys, but I am so dependent on having the internet and my computer that if something goes haywire and I don't have it, oh my gosh, I feel like someone has removed a limb. It is, it is so ingrained. It is like a part of me. I can't stand it when I'm having computer or internet problems. So I feel for you on that, Buckeye for Fun. That is not cool. Randy's here. Hi, Randy. It's going well. How are you? Hey, Randy, you had the Nationals in the last break of Chronicles, right? In break number 4 of Chronicles, the one that I worked on getting ready today, printed the labels tonight and all that. I think it was you that had the Nationals. Did you remember that we hit a Juan Soto autograph in that product in that break? Because I didn't, but when I was sorting, there was one. But I didn't even remember hitting it. But it was kind of stuck to the back of another card, so I'm wondering, did we see it in the break and I just don't remember seeing it? Or did we not even see it in the break because it was stuck behind something else? I'm figuring you might remember. That is numbered to 50, Reese Hoskins and Phoenix. Well, I'm thinking you would remember if you had it, right? But I'm not sure you had it, but I think it was you that had it. Cal Ripken to 49, Green Scope Orioles Spectra. Yeah, see, I didn't remember seeing it either. And then when as I say, when I was sorting it, it was kind of stuck to the back of something. And I thought, man, did we see this and then it got stuck to the back of this card after we did the break? Or did we not see this in the break because it was stuck to the back of the card? Harrison Bader to 500. And I wasn't 100% sure, but anyway, it's coming your way. So Clint Frazier, Select Refractor for the Yankees. Brent Honeywell and the Tampa Bay Rays on Prism. So that's an extra little bonus there. Buckeye for Fun, you need some Giant Mojo. For what? What do you need Giant Mojo for? You didn't tell us that part. You just said you need some Giant Mojo. You got to tell us for what, man, so we can work it. We can collectively deliver for you, maybe. But we got to know what it is. Jose Altuve to 10 on a Cornerstones. How about that? For the San Francisco Giants. All right. Who is your player that you're hoping for in San Francisco? Gleyber Torres, Crusade Refractor. Vieira for the White Sox, Prestige card set numbered to, what does that say, 99. We can try to muster up something for the Giants, of course. To 199 Goldschmidt Limited Diamondbacks. You know, sometimes the mojo can be fickle, but sometimes it works. So we'll do our best. To 99 for the Orioles, it is Manny Machado. A couple of pieces of fabric and a piece of the baseball bat on that nice Spectra triple relic. Arrieta to 299 Chronicles hollow foil. Victor Robles on Prism Refractor. I think that's again maybe called Pulsar. Francisco Lindor, that is base Spectra Refractor. That was a base season ticket for Shohei. Harrison Bader, that's nice for the St. Louis Cardinals. That's a very nice patch. It's green scope Spectra, appears to be on card. And, of course, numbered to 25, you're not going to go too wrong no matter what you find on the other side, right? But in that case, it happened to be really nice. For McCutcheon, all right, looking for a little catch for San Fran tonight. I always liked McCutcheon. Of course, I kind of like the Pirates a little bit anyway, even though I'm a Reds fan. I do have a little soft spot for the Pirates, and I was really sad when they traded Kutch, but he seemed to do all right in San Francisco, and of course now they've moved him on to the Yankees, and I'm sure he'll do well there also. But you're saying that McCutcheon is from a town that's only about 20 miles from you, so he grew up in your neck of the woods, so to speak. That's always cool. I don't have any friends who play professional sports. Now, my really good friend's cousin plays for the Vikings. So that's about as close as I get, though. He's one of their defensive players, one of their better ones. Harrison Smith is his name. So I always have a little scold going when the Vikings are playing, as long as they're not playing my Steelers, for Harrison's sake. J.P. Crawford and the Phillies to 49. Pink Prism, very nice relic. Phillies are really just having an excellent break as a whole. Phillies are really doing well tonight. Clint Frazier, Crusade Refractor. Dan Egan says now he's in a little city close to close to you. San Diego Padres with Javier, is that Guerra? I don't know. You know I'm terrible with that name pronunciation of all types. We all know that about me. That is to 299 Chance Cisco. Mike Trout Phoenix, 299 Angels. Paul Blackburn hits on Panini Baseball, numbered to 199 for the Oakland A's. So yeah, my friend called me the other day and asked me what Vikings game I want to go to. She's going to get us tickets, and I'm just, and I do want to go to a game for sure with her, go see Harrison, but what I'm thinking is, man, it's Minnesota, so like what's the warmest one? Like, can I go before it gets really cold? Isn't that awful? I know, but that is how I think about it. This is numbered to 10. It is Ahmed Rosario for the Mets on cornerstones with an excellent two-color patch. And then, of course, my UPS driver is a huge Steelers fan like I am. This is Select Reese Hoskins. And we have Will Myers to 75, Pink Spectra. And, of course, I see my UPS driver all the time. That's to 199, Clint Frazier on Score. I would say I see him at least 3 days a week. Sometimes I see him 5 days a week. Here's a nice little Shohei Ohtani Contenders Optic Wave, and it is numbered to 199. So my UPS driver, Rico, says to me, hey, I'm gonna get us tickets when the Steelers play the Bengals, and we're going. You're going with me. I'm like, all right, man. as long as you know, the spouses don't mind, sure, man, let's go do it. So I think I'm gonna go see the Steelers and the Bengals with my UPS driver friend, and then I guess I'll go see a Vikings game with Elaine, and those are probably the only 2 NFL games I'll get to this year. My brother-in-law used to get tickets to the Steelers a lot, but I don't think he's had them too much in recent years. My sister and my brother-in-law live in Pittsburgh, outside of Pittsburgh, actually, in 84, Pennsylvania. But they've gotten me some really, really nice Steelers memorabilia over the years. Like signed terrible towels and, you know, signed Super Bowl videos and books signed by the Rooneys. And I mean, it's been pretty cool, all the stuff that they get for me. Steelers are playing at Tampa Bay on the 24th. It's Monday night, won't be over till midnight, and it's an hour drive. Well, yeah, you should go. He's like, should I go? Yeah, you should go, man. Monday night football, and it's an hour's drive away. Yeah, I would go. This is Clint Frazier to 149, Phoenix. Tomas Nido, Spectra base for the Mets. This is Cornerstones Stanton, numbered to 99. That's one of the higher numbered Cornerstones that I've seen. So I guess they're numbered to 99 or less. I said before I thought maybe they were 25 or less, but I guess it's to 99. Jose Altuve, that's the wave pattern, I believe, on Prism. There is another 150 rewards point card. This is to 25. Stanton, Yankees. And of course, we'll do the same as we did with the other one. It will be awarded at the end of the break. Alex Verdugo and the Dodgers, numbered to 25, Prestige Relic. At least we managed to eke out 2 colors for it there, so that's always a happy thing. You hit a Mason Rudolph cracked ice to 23. Nice, Dan. Nice, nice. To 199, that's Devers. Yeah, we've hit a lot of Mason Rudolph in, well, various products, of course. Steelers rookies as a whole have come out a lot of most of the products this year. Will Myers, Green Scope Spectra to 49. Of course, we've got 1 case of Origins left. It's going to be cracked open, I guess, tomorrow night, right? And then that'll be the last of Origins, and we'll be moving onward to Absolute around the corner on Friday. Which... is that tomorrow? If that's tomorrow, then we're not breaking Origins tomorrow. I don't even know what day of the week it is. Stupid holidays mess me up. To 99 for the Toronto Blue Jays, it is Richard Urena on Cornerstones. Yeah, like I'm so confused about what day of the week it is. So I guess we're not breaking Origins tomorrow night, right? Because if tomorrow's Friday, we would be breaking... it has to be. We had Thursday night football. Yeah, it has to be Thursday right now. So I guess... I'm wrong. We're breaking Absolute tomorrow night, not Origins. Victor Robles, that is to 99. Another Cornerstones. It's a lot more Cornerstones than we normally pull out of a case, so congratulations if you're pulling those this evening. Randy says, what are my thoughts on Absolute Football? And you're looking forward to it. Listen, I always look forward to Absolute. It's a nice number of boxes and cards and hits relative to what the buy-in is. It's a good ratio. Usually get a pretty good return on investment. And I'm assuming that we have the same case hit that you normally have in Absolute, which is the glass card. I've always liked those glass cards. I'm a big fan of them. As far as I know, that will continue. I mean, I guess that's still the case hit in Absolute. And of course, you always get loads of memorabilia in there. So that product, once upon a time, in its original form, was actually called Absolute Memorabilia. And then over the years, they just dropped the memorabilia and just started calling it Absolute. But yeah, it's always been a fun product to open with lots of hits in it. And it's one I look forward to every year. So it should be fun. Dan, I am breaking luminaries. You probably weren't on here at the point when I was doing the rundown of what's coming up in the week ahead. And I kind of tried to explain at that point. I messed up and forgot completely that luminaries was coming out tomorrow. So I am breaking tomorrow Absolute, of course, which comes out tomorrow. The only case of Vanguard basketball that I have, which comes out tomorrow. But I do not have in the lineup luminaries because I forgot about it. And I didn't just forget about it for a day. I forgot about it for like 3 days. So we're not breaking it until Monday night because I forgot to list. There you go. Tomas Nido for the Mets on a Spectra base refractor. Well, first I forgot it was coming, and then I remembered it was coming, but forgot to list it for Sunday. I wouldn't have even remembered it in time except to get it by Sunday. And then, I don't know, I think that's the day everything kind of went off the rails that whole day, and somehow it just didn't get done. So there you go. We're breaking it Monday for the first time. Scott Kingery, Phillies. Phillies are just hauling everything in tonight. That one's on Phoenix. Phillies are going to have to bring their mailman, going to have to buy him a visit to the chiropractor. Their package is going to be so heavy. That's numbered to 99. It is Manny Machado on Studio for the Orioles. Ozzie Albies Phoenix refractor to 25. Yeah. For the Braves. Max Fried Spectra to 99. Speaking of the Braves. Yeah, sometimes that happens to me. You know the same thing? I did the exact same thing with Leaf Best of Baseball Cut Signature. It actually came out yesterday, and I knew that was coming because we talked about it. Crusade Refractor. The fact that they moved the date, like right before it was supposed to come out, they moved the date to Wednesday, and I knew that last week, but like whatever day they told me that it was moving, I had planned on listing it, then they moved the date, and I thought, oh yeah, I've got to wait a couple days to list it, and then, yep, forgot about it. To 99, Andrew Stevenson and the Nationals. So that's not breaking, once again, I think Monday night on that too, maybe. This is numbered to 25, Clint Frazier on Classics. So Leaf Best of Baseball Cut Signature and Luminaries Baseball, both going to be a few days after release before we'll be opening them. Victor Robles to 199 Triple Relic Spectra. And I also decided with Leaf Cut Signature, it's not Leaf Best of Baseball, it's Leaf, I said Best of Baseball a minute ago. This is to 299. It's Leaf, what is it called? Leaf something Cut Signature. Well, I'll have to look at the spreadsheet to tell you. I can't remember. Matt Barnes coming out for the Boston Red Sox on a Prism card set. History of Baseball. That's it. Leaf History of Baseball Cut Signature. Anyway, I listed that one like I do the multi-sport products, so it's listed by first letter of last name, not by teams, because they didn't really provide an official checklist for that product, and it is all buyback, cut signature, and I mean, there's big names in there, like Mickey Mantle, Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, all possibilities in there in that product, so I just listed it as first letter of last name for that break. If you're interested in it, it is Monday night, but will be listed like that. Dune is here. Hi, Dune. And Buckeye for Fun is taking off tonight, and he's reminding us we still need to send him some giant mojo to try to pull some San Francisco hits for him, specifically for McCutcheon. So we're gonna try to make that happen for you, Buckeye for Fun. I will do my very best to find some mojo for you. This happens to be numbered to 10. Gleyber Torres on Rookies and Stars for the Yankees. And looks like we've got a Bryce Harper relic coming for us. That is on Crown Royal to 149. Dan, are you taking off too, or are you saying goodnight to Buckeye for Fun, who's taking off? You hit a Chrome Bader Red Refractor autograph tonight. Nice, Dune. Nice. Gotta love those. I mean, I'm assuming you're talking Topps Chrome, which means that would be numbered to 5. Clint Frazier, Phoenix. That is numbered to 149. And Milwaukee Brewers, Ryan Braun, Spectra Base Refractor. Mark Zagunas, Chicago Cubbies. That's on Phoenix. I don't think I said that, did I? But yes, it's Phoenix card set for that. That's to 199 on Score. Bryce Harper, Phoenix, numbered to 299. Kyle Farmer and the Dodgers, Contenders Baseball. So does anybody know how Monday Night Football ended up? What our score is or anything by chance? Anybody? Jimmy Sherfy, Diamondbacks to 199 on Prestige. Scott Kingery, that is numbered to, does that say 23? Yeah, to 23 for the Phillies. Don Russ Hollow Foil. Clint Frazier, Contenders Optic Refractor. Dustin Pedroia, Spectra Base Refractor. You said it's still 6-3 Atlanta, and it's still an ugly game. It was an ugly game what I saw of it. As I said, I was switching back and forth between that and the U.S. Open. But what bit of it I did see, I was like, ooh, man. It's still looking a lot like preseason. I'm like, yeah, they're still shaking a little rust off. Yeah. Oh, no. June, you hit the base to 5 the other week of Bader. Well, then you are quite well cornering the market on that, aren't you? Dan, you think you're going to hit another Rhys Hoskins autograph? I don't know, man. 3 in one case would be a lot when one of them is the 1 of 1. But the way the Phillies are rolling tonight, I'm certainly not going to rule it out. The Eagles are driving with 3:55 in the 3rd. How has Nick looked tonight? How's Foles been looking? To 99. I mean, what I saw, he didn't really do anything great, and he didn't really do anything terrible. He just kind of was. But frankly, Matt Ryan was the same with what I saw of him. Ryan McMahon, that is numbered to 49. We do have some chipping and things very obviously there all across the bottom edges and corners for the Rockies. Yeah, he said he's not doing much. It didn't look like anybody was doing much. It was kind of, I actually said that at the start when I was talking about flipping back and forth. I was like, yeah, that game was a little bit hard to watch earlier. I was hoping it had gotten better. Willie Adames to 50, Tampa Bay Rays select card set. This is Ahmed Rosario for the New York Mets. Spectra on-card autograph relic with a pinstripe. And that's to 299 Chronicles with Stanton. And this is another Ohtani. We had one of these come through already on Contenders Optic with the wave pattern, a season ticket numbered to 199. That's your second one of those this evening. If you have the Angels, of course. There's Devers for the Red Sox, numbered to 99, Spectra blue. I think that is called White Sparkle, the pattern. Chad Pender and the Oakland A's. It's on the Chronicles base set. A Clint Frazier Prism Refractor. Another points card. Daggone it, man. That means we've had 3 of our hits taken up in this case by those points cards. But you know what? Again, I bet it is related. Doesn't it seem like to you that when we have cases that have a lot of big hits in them, like 1-of-1s and like we had the Jose Altuve and that sort of stuff, doesn't it seem like those are the cases where you end up getting more points cards? It's to 299 Phoenix. There's an Andrew McCutchen for the Giants base Spectra Prism. I think you do. And the reason I think, well, I thought that before, but after I had that conversation with my rep, and he explained to me how it works, like how much people get paid to sign and how the product has to, factor all that in and everything. I'm more convinced than ever that that's why they do those, because they're spending more money on the signatures that are in this particular case than they're making up for it by putting in points cards for some of the hits. I think that's what happens, but maybe I'm not right, but I think so. June, you absolutely can get some good things in return for the points cards. Here's my personal issue with them, that the really good stuff, one of two things happens. It's either so many points that you just realistically can't get there, or if it's a reasonable number of points, it's gone so fast that if you haven't happened to log on that exact day, you've like blinked and missed it. But of course, we all know, if you've done very many breaks with me where we've pulled a lot of points cards, you've heard me probably go off on my rant. Although in recent years, I've gotten it just down to a grumble. It used to be a full-on rant. It's probably more of just a low rumbling grumble now. But one of the things that just makes me crazy about it is that they charge you shipping to send it. It's like, come on. It was a hit you owed in a product that we already paid for, and we probably paid shipping to get it anyway. And then we have to pick out something to redeem the points because we didn't get a hit that should have been in there to begin with. And to add insult to injury, they charge you shipping for it. It just makes me crazy. I hate that. Absolutely hate it. But anyway, not much you can do about it. Here is Jackie Bradley Jr. for the Boston Red Sox, numbered to 49 on Spectra. There's a Shohei Studio base. So I don't know. I'm not obviously a fan of the points cards. I think we can all agree upon that. There is Cespedes to 49 for the Mets. But I know some people really do like them. And I don't know. It's just not my thing, I guess. Joey Votto to 25 for the Reds. And you know, there are some people who say, well, they would rather have the points cards than to have a redemption, because you don't know when you're ever going to get the card from the redemption, and sometimes it takes a really long time, which is true. That is a valid point. This is numbered to 199. But if they're going to do it that way, my opinion is, then you should be able to use the points cards to select another hit from the same product that's just in stock, if that's how they want to do it, you know. Because, I mean, they took a hit away from this product. I think they should just have a stack of Chronicles stuff, and you can just choose from it. Prestige, Andrew Stevenson for the Nationals. And I think that's how it should work. But that you should be able, if they're going to put it in there for 150 points, then everybody should be able to pick out a card for 150 points from the product that it came from. You could still have the higher names at a higher point value, but give everybody that chance. But I don't know. That's not how they do it, so it doesn't really matter how I would prefer it. That's to 75 Ozzy Albies Pink Spectra. Chris, did I do the break tonight? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Did you not see my email on that, man? We did that tonight at, I sent it out this morning. I'm so sorry. I thought everybody would have seen it. We did that break tonight at 7 o'clock. And I immediately uploaded it after the fact. So, I mean, it's been there probably since 7:45 anyway. So I think the break probably took 20 minutes or so. Then, you know, a few minutes to upload it, and then stupid YouTube processes it. I still don't know what that is supposed to involve. But anyway, it is there, my friend. Mike Trout to 99. Mitch Garver, that is to 199. Minnesota Twins on the Chronicles card set. I see some chipping down here in the lower right edge and corner on the Minnesota Twins. Mitch Garver. One box left. We have last box mojo. Oh, you didn't see it? I'm sorry that you didn't see that. I feel bad about that, man. But it is up there if you want to go check it out. And as you said, I will not give you any spoilers. Randy and I won't tell you what happened. We'll wait and let you see. It was fun, though. It was definitely fun. I honestly haven't matched up. Like, obviously I know what we pulled, but I haven't printed out the spreadsheet after we did the random to see who has, I mean, I know who has what team, but I haven't matched them up with the hits yet, in other words. So I don't even know, Chris, if you pulled anything or not, because I don't remember what team you matched up with. Randy says it's a secret. That's right. We're keeping a secret. Try not to mess it up for Chris so he can go back and watch it and have some fun enjoying it. Oh, hang on one second, guys. Something just popped up there. It was Corey. Corey must have hit something, because he must be watching it right now, because he just popped up with a message on, not in chat, but I think he posted it to the video of the Leaf Greatest Hits. Richard Urena and the Toronto Blue Jays. That is a rated rookie to 299 on the Optic card set. And here we have Brian Dozier, Green Spectra to 25. So I don't remember the name of that pattern. Obviously the other one is called Scope, but I don't remember that one. That's to 299. There is an Andujar Crusade refractor. A Giancarlo Stanton Spectra base refractor. Randy, did you end up hitting anything in that break? I don't remember who your teams were either, but did you hit something in the Leaf Greatest Hits football? And more importantly, did you like it? Like, I thought we had good stuff, but a couple people in chat during the live break said, quote unquote, it did not blow their skirt up. DJ Peters for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I thought the hits were nice. I liked it. Oh, you did have two of the hits. Good. Oh, you got one of the National Treasures hits too. That ought to be worth some bucks, man. The National Treasures rookie card hits are for the rookies that we pulled were quite nice. Chance Cisco to 49 for the Orioles. And there is Austin Hayes on select for the Orioles. The Cubbies have a hit with Victor Caratini. Are you jumping in the baseball one, Randy? Or were you only in football and not as interested in the baseball greatest hits? Rafael Devers to 199 Boston Red Sox triple relic Spectra. Of course, after we do the baseball, we've got the case of basketball to work our way into. Basketball, a little different configuration in that there's also in addition to the buyback cards, there's also a guaranteed Leaf-produced autographed card in it. Shohei Ohtani, this is your third Contenders Optic Wave for Shohei in this case. That is numbered to 199 for the Angels. Looks like our very last hit of the night comes out for the Milwaukee Brewers. It is Brandon Woodruff. All right, that is all of our cards, but we still have a little bit of work to do. We have some housekeeping here. One thing, of course, is going to be to award 3 Panini Rewards Points cards, which I'm going to use random.org to do momentarily. After we do that, we will take a moment to recap all of our hits, which you see stacked before you there, quite a large number of them. But first we have these 3 150 rewards points cards to give out. So I'm going to bring you along with me for this adventure. And basically what I'm doing right now, I'm just going to copy each of our 30 teams so that I can, in a minute, paste them over into random.org. And I think I need to change the battery on my mouse because it's really sluggish and strange tonight. And that is not what we wanted to hit. Not the black screen. That would be not correct, would it? How about we try that again? That's what we want to hit. I think it is the battery on my mouse. Someone suggested it might have dust or something or another in it, which is always possible. But it's acting so weird, I feel like it's a battery thing. But I don't know. I'll change it. We'll see if it fixes it. I'm not going to change it right this second, of course. All right, so here I'm going to scroll through. You can see that we have all 30 teams pasted in here. I'm going to hit randomize one single time, and it's going to be positions 1, 2, and 3. After I hit randomize, each will get one of the 150 rewards points cards. So that comes up as Pirates, White Sox, and Reds. So each one of those teams, Pirates, White Sox, and Reds, will be taking home one of our cards here. So Pirates, White Sox, and the Reds, each getting those. So let's recap. Actually, give me 1 second. I want to get some of these sleeves off the table because if I don't, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to run into them and I'm going to knock them all over the floor, and that'll make me really sad and unhappy. So we don't need that, do we? At least my household probably doesn't want me to be sad and unhappy. I can't speak for you guys. You guys are like, it doesn't matter. You're done anyway. But but my household would probably rather me not be sad and unhappy, because then they'd have to hear it all night. Okay, so starting our recap with our 150 rewards points cards that we just awarded using random.org. We have the Pirates, the White Sox, and the Reds, each getting one of those. To recap, we have the Mets, the Rockies. That's actually just stacked in the wrong spot. It is numbered, but I didn't mean to have it stacked in here. Diamondbacks, the Nationals again. The Phillies, a common theme we'll hear a bunch tonight. The A's with Paul Blackburn, the Phillies again. And the Cardinals with the nice Harrison Bader. Next up, it is the Brewers, the Cubbies, the Dodgers, Nationals, Mets, A's, Dodgers, Red Sox, Blue Jays, Mets. The Twins, the Red Sox, the Cubbies, Nationals, Dodgers, Padres. That's the nice Juan Soto for the Nationals on the Illusions card set. The Atlanta Braves hit a handsome Cornerstones, Lucas Sims. And then the Twins hit a Cornerstones with Zach Granite. Diamondbacks. Oh, I forgot we even hit this. This is a 24 cracked ice Chance Sisco and the Orioles on contenders. Acuna for the Braves, Santander for the Orioles, Christian Walker for the Diamondbacks, Brian Anderson for the Marlins, Mike Trout for the Angels, Santander for the Orioles. There's the nice Jose Altuve for the Astros, numbered to 15. Aaron Nola, I'd forgotten we hit him, also for the Phillies. Chris Flexen for the Mets. Oh, and I'd forgotten about him too. Tyler Mahle to 10 for the Reds. See what happens when we have so many hits? Like I forget what's come out at the early part of the break. Isn't that crazy? White Sox, Mets, Cubbies, Padres, Twins. The Indians hit with the Cornerstones. Dodgers, Royals, Diamondbacks. I didn't mean to have that in there either. Bryce Harper for the Nationals. I mean, it is a nice low-numbered card, but I meant to just be recapping our signature cards. But occasionally, apparently, I laid some other things in that pile. There is the Angels, the A's, the Atlanta Braves, and the Atlanta Braves again. And then we have the Baltimore Orioles, the Tampa Bay Rays, the Texas Rangers. That is quite a handsome card right there, but that's not even the best one for Rhys Hoskins tonight, but that's a very nice one to 99 for the Phillies with Cornerstones. Great triple relic on the Spectra Green Scope to 25 for the A's. And then the star of our show tonight happens to be a 1-of-1 championship ticket for Mr. Rhys Hoskins and the Phillies on Contenders baseball card set. So we've been doing quite well with the 1-of-1s this week. And Mr. Rhys Hoskins adding to it, adding to the haul for the Phillies. So that is everything that we have to break and recap tonight. I will put up spreadsheet information here one final time in case any of you missed it. We're going to go over a few little things, including the baseball break for Leaf Greatest Hits. We'll go over the stuff that's coming up in the days ahead, shipping dates, all that kind of jazz. We'll take a little pass through it here. So Leaf Greatest Hits Baseball, guys, it's not a full case. It is one box. They put my order in incorrectly when I ordered that originally, which was, I think, late last year. And so I've just been holding it ever since. So we're going to do a one-box break of Leaf Greatest Hits Baseball, and I will add to the break the autographed Ahmed Rosario bat. It's $50 a spot, but the difference is that you're going to get two teams for that price, okay? So that way we only have 15 spots to fill, but each one of our spots will net you two teams, okay? And we will break it when we fill it. It is a break where if you pull nothing, you get nothing. No consolation cards on that particular break. And it, of course, like any break, is a no refund, no return item. We've got 3 spots sold. We just opened it up today. We've got 15 before we're finished up. So hopefully we'll get that filled up fairly soon. I'd like to break that sooner rather than later if we can. Looking ahead, tomorrow night we have a half case of Leaf autograph jerseys. Start of a new case, Vanguard basketball. The only case of it I ordered. It comes out tomorrow. We're going to break the full case. It's a high-end product, guys. $1,900, $2,000 case. Actually, it's 19 something, I think. But in that range of $1,900 to $2,000 a case, it's going to be some high-end stuff. We'll also break a case of Absolute Football, which comes out tomorrow. On Saturday, it will be a Gold Rush autograph baseball jersey, a half case of the Gold Rush Series 3 autograph mini helmets, the back half of a case we started last night. A couple of boxes of 2007 Upper Deck Premier, and a full case of 2011 Crown Royal Football. It's going to have 48 hits in it. It's going to be awesome. 2011 has some big hits in it, too. And Crown Royal in general usually has some nice hits. On Sunday night, we'll open a Hit Parade Series 20 autograph baseball bat, some 2011 Prime Signatures football in a half case break, and a second case of Absolute Football. Monday night, we're going to have a triple play baseball box, a 4th and Goal football box, which has lots of memorabilia in it, an autographed full-size helmet, alongside an autographed mini football helmet, and an autographed football jersey, and an autographed picture. So Hit Parade 4th and Goal has 4 autographed items, 2 of them helmets. Going to be awesome. Also, we will open our case of Leaf History of Baseball Cut Signature Edition. Note that the spots are sold by the first letter of the last name. So Babe Ruth would go to R, Hank Aaron would go to A, Ty Cobb would go to C, etc. We'll also open a half case of Luminaries Baseball and a full case of Origins, and that will be the last of the Origins. Tuesday will be another Gold Rush autograph baseball jersey, another half case of Leaf autograph football jerseys, a second half of the Luminaries baseball case, and a third case of Absolute Football. So that's what we are looking like in the days ahead. So we're going to be plenty busy coming along here in the next 5 days. And then, you know what? Wednesday will hit, and it'll be a whole new group of items, and we'll be cranking it out straight through next week. And finally, if you did not see this information earlier, the free shipping items, which were the memorabilia breaks, I'm projecting to get out the door on or before Wednesday. Free shipping stuff generally projects to go out 6 to 7 days after the break ends, although often I can get it out a little sooner than that. Consolation cards. If you were not pulled in the memorabilia break, you are entitled to a consolation card. It can be from any year, any series. Typically, I hold it until your next package ships, and if you want it sooner, you just let me know, and I'll take care of it. I track it for a rolling 90 days. And then finally, our paid shipping break tonight was Chronicles Baseball. I'm projecting that to get out the door on Monday. If I can get it out faster than that, I will. Hopefully no one got skunked in Chronicles, but if you did get skunked in Chronicles, your consolation card or cards would ship with the rest of the break since it's a paid shipping break. And that is it for me tonight. I am all wrapped up. So once again, thank you everyone for bidding and breaking and spending part of your evening with me. We will be back at it tomorrow night for new release day on Friday of this week. And until then, take care. We'll see you next time.